Retroactive jealousy has its own kind of logic sometimes. So here's an example that I do hear in my therapy room. My partner has a higher body count than me. They have more sexual experience and maybe more casual experiences. They've done wilder stuff than I have. Maybe I struggle a bit in the sexual confidence department. I'm with my partner and they're great, but I think about this imbalance of experience a lot. I can't stop thinking about it. My mate said, "Oh, don't worry about that, because it means you get all the benefits of her experience." But that just makes it feel worse. Maybe if I get more experience under my belt, if I catch up somehow. I'm not going to do that by having sex with my partner because she's already ahead, and it's sex with other people that bothers me. So maybe I need some of that, more of that. And we're problem solvers, and the plan continues to hatch and evolve. So maybe I need to cheat, get on some kind of app perhaps. Maybe that girl at work. That could backfire though. I don't really want to cheat. What about a sex worker? That wouldn't be cheating. Am I a bad partner? Am I a bad person for thinking all this? Or am I doing this so I can become a good partner? This is doing my head in. Maybe I could come to some kind of arrangement with my partner. Perhaps we could open up the relationship just long enough for me to sleep with some other people, and then we can close the loop again. I have had conversations with people contemplating suggesting this to their partner, or a temporary split for 6 months perhaps. I get laid, get it all out of my system, and we're good to go again. Now you've probably spotted some flaws in this, because even with the most open-minded and loving and supportive partner, it's quite an ask. And the kind of super flexible partner who might go along with it is probably going to go off and clock up loads more experience themselves, maybe a lot more than I do. And then there's even more for me to have retroactive jealousy about. If you've ever wondered what a retroactive jealousy thinking trap sounds like, it's exactly this kind of thing, a rabbit hole. And this one is based on the assumption that my retroactive jealousy is caused by my lack of sexual experience. The reality is that retroactive jealousy OCD is a legitimate struggle. Constant, relentless, intrusive thoughts about our partner's intimate past, bringing whooshes and distress and a desperation to fix the feeling somehow. Like most forms of obsessive compulsive struggle, a lot of factors play into it. And our own sexual experiences, or lack of them, and feelings of sexual inadequacy feed into it. In other words, our sexual inexperience doesn't cause retroactive jealousy, but it's part of our high sensitivity to these thoughts and these doubts about our partner's past. She or he did all these things, and what have I done? It feels out of balance, and we zoom in and we fixate on that. Maybe there is an imbalance of experience. That's the case for most couples. Guys sometimes say to me, "I'm no angel, I've played the field myself." So it all feels hypocritical, but I can't get my head around all the things she's done. I feel I still need to do more. And with retroactive jealousy OCD, the more we obsess over it, the more it feels like the be-all and end-all. Maybe we're not very confident sexually. Maybe we struggle with erections or ejaculations or orgasms. Legitimate issues that we could seek treatment for and do something about and be more sexually confident with our partner, but retroactive jealousy OCD puts all the emphasis on what our partner did, must catch up with that. Sometimes these sexual difficulties open up more rabbit holes. Guys have said to me, "I need to be able to last longer in order to fix this obsession with my partner's past." Truly, I have a video about that. By all means, do some personal development, invest in your sexual skills, but not under the pressure to fix your OCD. It's not going to work. Another thinking trap. I can't change the past, but I can end this relationship and find someone with much less sexual experience, or no experience, a virgin perhaps. Okay, again, there's a certain logic to this, but it is flawed, I think. A, you're ditching a good relationship, a good partner for this. B, if your retroactive jealousy is underpinned by feelings of insecurity and inadequacy, this probably isn't going to work. It's not unheard of for people with retroactive jealousy to do exactly this and deliberately get with someone who has barely any sexual experience. And then, An obsession develops over how many people they've kissed before or fantasized about. Retroactive jealousy OCD finds an angle. And C, with respect to those of us who may be a little older, how are we going to find this untouched partner of our dreams? It's not happening, and it's not the answer anyway. So what is the answer? Recognizing that you're very likely, most likely, experiencing a form of OCD here. You may have noticed other traits of perfectionism or needing things to feel right, maybe in other relationships. And there's specific and effective treatment for this to help you bring down this reactivity to your thoughts and enjoy the good relationship that you have. 3 words: exposure, response, prevention. And I have more videos on that. Have compassion for yourself and anyone struggling in these kinds of mental loops, because we are problem solvers and we have an innate need to feel secure and competent. And then retroactive jealousy comes along and it hijacks all this, sending us down rabbit holes that are sabotaging and hurtful to our partners. We can address this. If you'd like more sexual experiences, great, healthy, natural. Get this sensitivity down about your partner's past and you're able to better connect with your partner and have an awesome sexual relationship. You can do this with therapy and even with self-help options. And it starts with recognizing that these thoughts are leading you down blind alleys. See my other resources on treatment, ERP, and working in tandem with your partner on this. You probably don't need to catch up. You probably don't need a new relationship, but you may need a new relationship with your own thoughts. Now that sounds like a plan. Thank you for watching.